ahead and all right, guys, thank you very much. This brings us to an end of a community class for product management. And with that being said, I would just like to get a feedback from you guys in terms of what you felt in the last 4 days experience, so that way we can share with the community folks. So I'll start with Nuno. Nuno, if you would like to share your thoughts.
Absolutely. I think it was a really dynamic course. As an engineer, I tend to like overthink some of the things, and sometimes we lose a little bit of the higher level perspective of things. And I think some of the tooling and the thought process that we went through to organize our products or our virtual products that we decided to build in this class helped me like organize and think a little bit different, right? It's not just like about how things should be done, but why we do things, and how do we actually like tailor those things to our customers. And in the end, we're all working with people and for people. And I think this course is especially, I think, helps us understand how we can work for people, with people, and build things that actually people like and appreciate. So I really thank Ashish for taking the time with us and being thoughtful and being dynamic, and let us interact with each other and build something interesting. So thanks, Ashish.
Thank you, Nuno. Nick, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yeah, sure. I agree with what Nuno said, but I think also what worked well for me was the fact that we all chose our product early on, and then we worked through each thing that we learned by getting the chance to apply it to our products. But I think what was also quite useful was we were told how to choose the right product. You know, you gave us some sort of guardrails or advice, and not to make it overcomplicated, because I think I've been on training courses in the past where we've been told to do something like that, think of a product or think of an idea that we're going to develop, but then we've maybe picked the wrong thing, and it's made the rest of the training quite ineffective. So what worked quite well this time was knowing the context a little bit, so we were able to then actually usefully apply the theory. So that was a real positive for me, I think.
Thank you, Nick. Kaylee, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yeah, sure. So someone that's pretty new to product management, it was useful to kind of understand the different journey and the different kind of theories or hypotheses throughout. Enjoyed the different level of engagement in terms of kind of having us in different groups but this obviously the same groups throughout the journey was good. And as Nick touched on, the kind of the practical application brought the theory to life for me. So as I say, quite new, so actually having that practical side to it of kind of taking something through that journey to a certain extent was really useful at kind of embedding some of the stuff that we were talking about. So yeah, I think for me it was quite interesting in terms of there's such a breadth of knowledge and skill set on this, but it seems to apply equally to whether you're new to it or coming in from a slightly more experienced kind of product management career. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Cal?
Sure. After 4 days, still trying to find the unmute button. Yeah, it was really good to follow that kind of live kind of product through, especially because I'm used to digital applications. So to have a physical product and to think about that kind of thing was super helpful. And to have all of the extra resources that we can look at and utilize has also been super helpful. So and the fact that you guys are doing this as a benefit for the community is even better. So yeah, very good. Thank you
so much, Cal. Yvonne?
Hi, I think I'm going to repeat what everybody else said, because I really like the practicality of working a product through end to end. But also, in addition, I really liked the pace that you brought this class at. That half days is a good amount. I really liked the videos, because it was more lively. I like the examples you gave. And additionally, I also really like meeting other people, everyone here, like all the different perspectives, because I'm used to working with the people I always work with. So it's good to have different perspectives. So that's me.
Thank you. Ariel.
So coming in, not really knowing how much of an impact that this would have in my day-to-day things and different frameworks that we've learned, I'm like, oh, I can use that and that and that. I didn't know that was what that's called. So one, I think, thank you, Ashish, for the foundation, and even taking someone who may not have any experience, but really being able to build upon each day, foundational to all different ideals and frameworks. So thank you for that. Additionally, the course really keyed in on all the different types of learnings, which was tremendously helpful. I'm very visual, so it really tailored to my ability. And then additionally, I feel like I can walk away from the learnings as a well-rounded practitioner. And while my function in the business might be a little bit different, it's really applied. So I just want to say thank you, and I cannot wait to implement the learnings.
Thank you so much. Gabriella?
Yes, thank you. It's been a great 4 days, to be honest. I came in with an open mind, and it's been really, I'm going to say, a really good learning for me. I do like that you held us in the same group. So when we started, our idea right through the end, it was the same folks. So that I think is really good. Love being in the groups and coming back to the room, just hearing people's thoughts. It helps me with my own role and what I need to do next. And just hearing sometimes some of the challenges that people have, knowing that I'm not alone over here in at my office. So it's good. With myself too, being new in the role, it's helping provide some of that clarity of what I need to do. And you provided different options or different ways to approach the work, which I really appreciated. So it's been a great learning for me. Thank you.
So much. Anjit?
So thank you so much, Ashish, for the class and all your valuable insights, your real world examples, and the material that you showed along the way really helped. So thank you. Great class.
Thank you. And last but not least, Kate.
So yeah, I think for me, it's been on a couple of aspects, because I think obviously with Kaylee, Nick and I working together back in the office, I think we'll probably be able to sit down and think of I think there's a few quick things that I've already made notes about that I want to start implementing when we go back. Just because I think some of the time we don't sit back enough and spend enough time thinking this stuff through at the beginning. I think we rush into things. So I think it's helped me see that that's the right way of doing it. And I think it was also great to work with people from such different, geographic locations and industries, because I think sometimes you need that perspective. So yeah, it's been really great.
Thank you so much, everybody, for your time for last 4 days, folks waking up too early from Pacific time to giving your time in the afternoon. I really appreciate that. And I will